Showtime at the Apollo. Yo, what's going on? TLML is your official host, That Guy B.RoB, and it's been a long time. You know, I haven't had an episode in probably about 2 weeks, but we're back nonetheless. It has been a rough weekend, a rough week. Everything has been, kind of hard for me lately, but I'm here, I'm smiling, ready to produce another episode of That Like My Life. If you have not caught my other episodes, please, as you see in the background, all my episodes are on YouTube, at least most of them. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, head over right now to youtube.com/ThatGuyBRoB and check out those videos. We got chefs, we got trivia shows, we got artists, radio personalities, the whole nine. Now tonight, we got my boy Timothy Richardson coming through. Timothy Richardson is an actor. He's an up-and-coming actor out in Atlanta right now, as well as a model. He's done it all. He has his own nonprofit called Ties for Change, which is an organization that he works with young men, teaching them how to tie ties, how to be professional in the business world. But also on the other side, he tries to work with the ladies, tries to finesse the ladies. My dog has been featured in Sheen magazine. He has competed in the Mr. United States pageant. He has done it all throughout Florida. He is a graduate from the University of Miami, track star, whatever you want to call the man. But he's amazing, he's great, and we're going to bring him on tonight so he can tell us about his story and his road to becoming the next big thing on the big screen. From what I hear, he's trying to be in Black Panther 2. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it's going to happen. I got faith in you, my boy. Just give me like a side role. Just like I could be one of the Wakanda fighters or whatever. I can't fight. Just let me like be like a caller. Just leave me off the camera. Don't let me get beat up. Just let me be there. Let me be in the outfit. And let me feel like I'm part of. But without further ado, we're going to bring my boy Timothy Richardson in here. And he's going to tell us all about his acting career. So let me add him. How do you do this? Okay. Go live with Timothy Richardson. All right. While we wait for him to join, waiting for Timothy Richardson is what it says on my end. I hope everybody's been having a great week, great weekend. It's Black History Month is over, but Black history is celebrated all throughout the year, all year long. Bro, you can't be rocking like that. What I do, bro? Dang, bro. Listen, I'm trying to enjoy the vibe, man. Let me live. Let me cook, dog. I'm just trying to chill. But like I was getting ready to say, this is the last day of Black History Month. And March is tomorrow. It's crazy that 2018 is flying right by. I don't know what Timothy's doing. I don't know what's taking him so long to even join the live chat. This pen do got ink. You sleep. It's a clear pen, and that's ink in here. You want to see it, right? Hold up. There you go. Let me try to add this man back, because I don't know where he went. And did he leave? Did he join? Okay. Southern boy. Shout out to LD and Aaliyah and Casso and Danny and my boy Jock on the live right now. I appreciate y'all for joining in. I guess Timothy, maybe having technical difficulties on his end over there. Why he not in here? I don't know. I'm finna invite his brother in here and let him be on Instagram on the interview. You trying to get in, LD? Since your brother don't want to join, you want to join in for him so we can talk crap about bro. Since he want to chirp and shit. And we're waiting. And we're still waiting. God, man, LD requested to join. Should I let LD come in here? Should I let LD join the live? He said, I'll be on it. You gonna fill in for him? What would you even talk about? Connection's bad where you're at? Maybe you should get some new Wi-Fi, bro. My girl Darcy in here. Hey, if y'all need some new fashion, some African island print, my life, your life that interesting, huh? You want to talk about your next day of my life? You want some amazing quality fabric and print and new designs to rock? Holla at my girl Darcy right there. She'll get you right. For real. I'm going to get Tim on it. Tim taking forever. I don't know what's going on with Tim. Tim was just here, and then he left. Can somebody please call this man and tell him, what is he doing so I can at least get an update? Because I won't see anything. I can't just leave the live. This won't work that way. Maybe he texts me. Let's see. How I join? What you mean? How you join? Come back. Somebody tell this man Tim to get on live. Like he sees that we are live. Like I don't understand what he wants me to do. Like I can't add him. Like tell bro to just join the chat and I will add him. Somebody do it. Somebody leave and just text him. He's running the whole show. Now we've been on Instagram live forever and a day. Can't depend on him. And if you're friends with Tim, you know Tim can be unreliable sometimes. You know he can be last minute. He on live. He must be on his own live. What? What is wrong with this man? He's on the wrong. He needs to join my live. And I'm gonna have to keep pressing this button until I see him join again. Oh man. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. I'm sitting here trying to refrain from. Never mind. Shout out to my official sponsor, Sonic. They got your boy right today with the half off slushies and shakes and stuff. Appreciate them for supporting That Like My Life. If you didn't know, now you know. Proud sponsors. Did y'all hear? Hey, baby. Hey, Coco. What's up, baby girl? This is on live. Tim is on live right now. Shake my. I'm so confused. What is wrong with this man? Somebody like call bro. Tell him like to do something. I can't even search bro. I can't even add him. Can I just search his name? Nope. Can't do that either. He's making me mad. You know what's about to happen, guys? This is about to happen. I'm going to end this chat. And I'm starting over. He coming? Tell him to hurry up. Tell bro to hurry up. Godly. I'm about to go in. I'm going in. We just talked about this, bro. Timothy, turn it over. Turn the camera the other way.
Hey man, look, technical difficulties, man. Technical difficulties, brother.
Oh my God.
I told you. You know what, man? Look, I have a profession where this usually never goes right anyway, so that's usually how it is.
Clearly, because you're like, I don't know, 7 minutes late to the show.
Here's the thing, man.
That's always the thing.
I was prepared, and I just, I never did Instagram Live, so maybe that's, yeah. So my followers can see this, so I just went live on mine too, right?
Yes. So all your followers are like joining right now with us.
So okay. They're joining now, man. I feel bad for everybody who's who tuned in.
Thank you. There we go. Go ahead and drink a coffee or your tea, whatever you drink. But Tim, what's up? Welcome to That Like My Life. How are you, my boy?
What's up, B.RoB? Man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Look at you doing your thing, man.
Getting trying, man. You see That Like My Life in the background, man. You see my YouTube channel.
LD just called me a goof. I'm sorry.
You are for joining late. Look at your little teacup. Nice little teacup.
It's coffee. Because I don't want to have my bigger actually I'm gonna have a Batman cup. We'll talk about that later on in the interview.
A Batman cup.
Yeah, Batman cup.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
But you, my friend, are an aspiring actor.
Yeah, man. Yes.
From Miami. Residing in Atlanta.
Yep.
There we go. University of Miami alumnus.
Shout out Hurricanes. Hey man, we just made the game-winning shot against North Carolina last night, right?
So I heard.
Yeah, man, that was a good game.
So Drake, your boy, huh? Drake out there giving away $1 million, and you weren't even there.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it because I'm still kind of feeling some type of way about it. I went there.
Well, it's that you're a big Drake fan.
I am, man. Drake. I have all his albums, man. Shout out to Drake. You didn't give me no money, but it's okay. Still a fan.
You sound hurt.
Man, I was there for 5 years, man, and he never came to campus, and I just never understood why.
It wasn't in God's plans.
See
what I did there?
It wasn't, bro. It really wasn't. It wasn't in God's plan at the time, man. Man, this is painful.
But I like it. So, man, tell me what inspired you to become an actor.
What inspired me to become an actor, man? When I was when I was in high school, you know, it's kind of like the high school musical story, man. I always played sports. But when I was younger, I always had a thing for like for movies. I'm still a huge movie buff to this day. I love the art of just being somebody else. You know, I love the stories you can tell as an actor and like telling the honest truth. So, you know, when I got to college, I should have, you know, been more involved in the performing arts department at the University of Miami, but I ran track there. And I was fortunate to meet Terrell Alvin McCraney, who's the screenplay writer of Moonlight. And he just reconfirmed my passion for acting because, you know, I would try to sneak in high school. They would have plays at late high school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And shout out to Miss Chase. She's an amazing drama teacher. And she always wanted me to be in the play or something. And I was like, nah, it's just not for me. But I'd sneak in, be in the back, you know, trying to watch. And, you know, and then college is about creating yourself. So I realized that I wanted to be an artist. And I started off with modeling and then it, you know, progressed to acting.
Do you remember what your first short story or acting experience was?
Yeah, I actually I played Q. I did like a little short for Love and Basketball. I played Q, and it was the
Wow.
you know, scene. It was the scene where they were breaking up. You know, they were out in front of her dorm or something like that.
Oh wow! So you were out here breaking girls' hearts.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you break girls' hearts?
Oh man, that's
You laughing? We want to know.
First of all, we don't break hearts over here. We only mend them. And you know.
You sound like Drake.
We instill joy. We don't break hearts.
You sound like Drake. You're Draking over there, man. You're killing me. Have you ever been insecure about yourself? Like, come with a role like acting and being on the big screen, you have to have a lot of confidence in yourself. But, you know, some of the biggest stars, you know, weren't always as confident as they are today. Would you say that you've ever been insecure or had, you know, doubts about yourself and your skills?
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, everybody has insecurities, you know. I think the interesting thing about the profession is it just requires me to bare my soul on camera, whether it's stage, every single time. So you become comfortable with being transparent. You become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And yeah, it's just true progression. You know, all those insecurities that once held you back, you're forced to bring them out because a lot of the times it's what helps you bring out the best acting performance is going to a place that you don't want other people to know about. And that's what I love about it because I'm able to share not only a portion of my life, but also this character's life. So like I'm mending the two, you know, like I'm combining the two to create this story.
So what are some things that you've been insecure about within yourself? Like what are some things that you maybe used to that you always wanted to change or things you think about now just like, I really don't like this about myself. I wish I could change it.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, man, I used to struggle heavily with, you know, like my skin tone. You know, I was never that confident of a young man because, I don't know, you know, like the quote unquote, you know, being dark skinned, you know, and I shout out to Black Panther first. You know, at some point I was gonna say Black Panther in there. I wish it would have came out when I was younger because I didn't understand what it was like to be a young, you know, Black boy and feel handsome or feel beautiful. And, you know, like to get older and start seeing representation, I was like, okay, these people look like me. This is like me. And that's where I started to find my true self. Because, I mean, for a while, I didn't really know what, like, who Timothy was. You know, like, I didn't take pride in my look at all. And then when you start to come into your own, you're like, okay, so I do have something unique. I have something to share with the world that, you know, people could love. Yeah.
I love it. And so it's like, about what age or, you know, what period in your life do you think you've, like, quote unquote, found yourself? You were like, you know, I'm Timothy Richardson. Like, this is just who I am. Like, what point in your life were you at?
You know, I would have to say, you know, probably like my freshman year of college when I was at Florida Tech in Melbourne, Florida. I'm the first person to attend college in my family. I didn't know why I was there. So it was a struggle for a while to really figure out, like, what do I really want to do? You know, because when you're traveling in an uncharted land, there's no blueprint. So you're kind of just making your own decisions and trying to, lay down the blueprint for those, behind you. So I started to, I started to understand that, life's not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. And that's why I was like, well, I want to be an artist. I want to, whether it's, through cinema, whether it's through modeling, I want to tell a story. I want to captivate people. I want to provoke people. I want to start a conversation. And I feel like if I'm not doing that, then I'm just like, I'm not doing my job.
That's a good point. I mean, like you said, one thing I learned, I think in college was when I found like who I was too, after, trials and tribulations, doing mistakes and regrets and things, you actually find out who you are, what you want to do with your life, and creating that ultimate being. Like, although you as a person is already created, through God, it's like you still have those paths that you can take about which role you're going to take to make you into a better individual. So I definitely respect that. College, I think, is when a lot of people find themselves because, going into college, high school, we think we know ourselves at least, you're popular, you're a jock, or you're this and that, so you think you know yourself, but it ain't really there until you get to college. Because college is like the real point.
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly.
So with being an actor, and I know there's pros and cons to it. What are some struggles with the acting and the entertainment industry that you always tend to run into?
Man, like it's a very tricky profession, man, because there's no straight line, there's no direct path towards success or people's definition of quote unquote success. You could walk off of the set and not know where your next job is coming from. If we keep it real, so like every actor out there who thinks that, or trying to put on a, facade for people on social media, like it's a true day in and day out grind. There's a lot of the times it's like their productions can be in the pilot phase where, we can shoot a whole production and we're still waiting for it to get seen. So it's a struggle, to be trying to show people like, oh, I got this amazing work that I want to just show the world. And it's like, I'm not on the production team, so I can't really tell you when it's coming out, and I can just talk about the amazing performances where it's like, oh my God, you guys are just going to break down in this scene when you see me and when you see this. And only thing I can do is really just move on to the next project, and, I mean, I'm a method actor, so I'm constantly always studying into my next character. So trying to find this balance between, trying to, but I think that also comes back to, like there's nothing to prove. I think a lot of the times people think because they haven't seen your work that you aren't working. And I think for every actor out there, it's like, please don't let that get you down, because every true actor knows the struggle of like doing a project, sometimes not getting the footage, sometimes it not being, shown. You could literally spend 2 weeks on a project and it won't even see the day of light. I mean, that's the business sometimes, So I would say
that makes sense, especially for a lot of aspiring actors, they do a lot of short films that may or with intention going on YouTube just for like exposure, and like you said, screenwriter, playwright, for Moonlight's one of your closest friends, and I don't think they expected to get as big as they got, but I mean, that's an amazing story within itself. I mean, like, that's something touching, to think that you're just going, what was it, the Sundance Film Festival, or what movie festival there?
I believe it was Sundance, it was Toronto Film Festival, it was, yeah, man, they caught fire, it was going.
And that's inspiring, and that really keeps going. Have you ever felt discouraged to where you were like, I can't do this, like maybe this isn't for me, like I should probably start thinking about other career paths, being a track coach or being a personal trainer, like this acting stuff isn't for me because nothing's knocking at my door?
Yeah, man, you have those days where you're just really down and, you start trying to figure out, like, what am I doing? What's my purpose, man? Because, yeah, I mean, that's, the one thing we love about acting is the one thing we hate, because it takes you to such a dark place, and you have to be so prepared. And it's like sometimes I detox after a project or anything because you just have these moments of doubt. And I know I'm a very I feel like I'm a confident person, and I definitely believe in a divine power that tells me that, like, I know I'm on the right path. I know what I'm doing is for a reason, and I know I'm inspiring somebody. And but yeah, you have those times where it's like, man, so that application over here, so you
Over
trying to
here.
tell me I get paid how much if I just right now it's kind of rough over here, you know, and you know these and like these are really the and I think that's a great question because I think a lot of the times, like I said, people put on the facade, man. People are like just so like we out here balling. Like I'm jumping from set to set. I'm in Marvel. All this, nah,
You.
man, like it's rough. It's like it's rough starting off, man. Like in anything that we do, from you know, like just like any passion, starting it up from the ground and up. It's a grind. It's a grind. You gonna take 2 steps. You gonna fall.
I keep falling, man. I can't fall no more, man. I'm
Listen, I'm
hurting.
telling you, brother, we got to keep each other up, man.
Somebody got to do it. So if you could be in any type of movie genre, any genre, drama, comedy, love, whatever, horror, suspense, what would be your genre? What do you think is something you just really want to like take advantage of?
Man, I want to be a superhero.
You want to be a superhero?
I want to be a superhero so bad, man. I want to do like my own stunts. I want to have one of those like where I'm attached to a harness and I'm jumping off of a building or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So would you want to create a new superhero? You could be Static Shock. Do you want to do a reboot and be the next Black Panther, or be Hancock, or what would you want to do?
You're good at your job. You have a bright future in this, B.
I'm trying.
You gotta ask the questions that make somebody be like, "You're good. You're good. You're definitely good." Man, I'll just have to. You know what? I have to stay politically correct because I don't have an official publicist. By the way, anybody who's a publicist wants to be my official publicist, because sometimes I apparently post and say the wrong things.
Social media is such an art because it's an etiquette you have to know how to follow, and I know you struggle with that as well because you have to like certain pictures you can post and can't post, and certain times and certain captions do matter.
Yeah, man. You know, not even to get down to detail. You know, this being like, you know, oh yeah, my first interview 2018. Oh man, B.RoB first. Man, listen, it's an honor, brother. I just want to let you know that. But yeah, man, I've lost out on, you know, like certain deals because I guess they said that, you know, from one post on my story, man. It's hard being young, you know, like in the game, and you think, you know, like you know what you're doing, and you make one wrong move, and it's like, wow, I didn't think that would cost me that, you know. So, but then also trying to understand, you know, that you have a voice, and it's like if you like, you know, so there's a fine line between acceptance and then being politically correct, because sometimes like, people try to structure you to what they think you should be, and it's like in this business, you have to maintain a certain level of like, okay, I'll do what I need to do because this is professionally what needs to be done, but I'll never lose myself at the end of the day. But I'll clean up areas that I know I need to, you know, because I don't know everything. I'm only 24 years of age, but yeah, man, that's rough. It's rough in the social media game. You gotta be.
It happens. It happens.
Man, look, you know, it happens. You make mistakes, and you just embrace them because you got so much from them, man.
So, who inspires you? Who's your favorite actor or actress?
Will Smith.
I knew it. He's Instagram god right now. Let's make that known.
Let's just talk about how he's dad goals. I think anybody when they get to Will Smith's age is like, you need to look back on his Instagram, and that's how you really need to be, you know. But yeah, Will Smith, Denzel Washington, man. I love Forrest Whitaker, Chadwick. Michael B. Jordan, bro. First, man, I just want to say that because of Michael B. Jordan, man, he's the reason why I'm currently, and I know you're gonna ask anyway, but I won't be in detail. I'm currently working on 3 or 4 different projects at the same time.
This is when things get bad and things start lagging, but you keep going, and then we get fixed, and he's back.
Yeah.
All right.
It's cool because, you know, somebody was trying to call me, but, you know, it's cool. We back. Can we still see my screen? Why can't we see my screen? Can we see my screen?
We can see you. We
okay,
can't see us.
Cool. Okay, cool. As long as you can see me. Yeah, he's inspired me to, man, like just work. You ever read any interview or just listen to any interview? Michael B. Jordan, man, the man is working, brother, you know? And, it's crazy because 2013, when he first did Fruitvale Station, man, people didn't even, huh?
Amazing movie.
Him and Ryan Coogler are just, I don't understand.
And he's already working on Creed 2 right now.
Isn't that crazy? Already back up north working, man. That's just, man, it's noble.
And he's gonna lie. I was watching his story earlier. My dog's sick. He's in a sauna, in a cold pool, then he got in a hot pool. He's working that lifestyle of an actor or actress and having to do so much to change and fit a certain role. It's so crazy to think about how it works.
Yeah, man.
You ready for that? Are you ready for that lifestyle?
You know what? I think where I'm at is like I'm at a perfect pace because I'm learning to juggle the different characters and learning to be up late or the late night grind, going over lines. I've started a new approach to how I even approach characters now. I think, being naive and a little bit young, you just want to dialogue, you just want to get booked so much. And you start losing the essence of auditioning and the art of because really, once you get booked, that's not really the job. You auditioning or you being that character, it's like, fame, accolades, all that's going to come. But you doing the honest truth of a character, if you do your job, you don't have to worry about all that. That's going to come. So I'm just like, I had to reevaluate, even though I had a passion for acting. I was like, okay, I want to re-fall in love with acting. I want to fall in love with it again in a different way, in a stronger way. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah, and I've been enjoying the process.
As you should. So, upcoming projects, what you got for us? What can we expect to see from Timothy Richardson?
All right. So there's a series called EXO. The series. I play a character named Julian. So that's going to be to give a quick synopsis of how that's going to be pretty much going. So it's pretty much going to follow the story of three couples. Me.
You got a girlfriend?
I do. My character is interesting. I have a girlfriend, and I'm kind of caught in the love triangle. So it gets a little interesting. I just recently read the script for it, and
you got played, huh?
I ain't even gonna put it out there. It gets a little steamy. It gets, yeah.
Wow. Are we going? Is there a lot of shirtless scenes? I know the ladies will appreciate that.
Who knows? When it comes out, you just may not see me without a shirt. I can't confirm that. I can't confirm.
So anything else you got cooking up in the box? Or your main focus right now is EXO.
It won't open up until April due to just production purposes. But I'm in a play called Deep Greenwood: The Hidden Truth of Black Wall Street. This one's kind of like a gem because I prayed to be a part of something significant, and I wanted to tell a story that's never been told. So, Deep Greenwood's going to tell the truth of what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How there was a Black Wall Street back in 1921. I play a character named Presley Little in the show, and stage has been different, because call me overconfident and ambitious, but I kind of just dove right into film, TV and theater. Never been, theatrically trained before, but I just told myself I could do it. Call me, I don't know who I thought I was when I went to the audition, but, God willing, I got the part. And, yeah, man, yes. It's been interesting, Beats. But you know what? Theater is so intimate because it's so into the moment. Mm-hmm. There's no cut. What was my line? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. All right, next take. It's so now. And I think that fear is what makes me love it, because there's just no room for mistake,
Because you mess up, you gotta keep going.
If you mess up, you mess up, and that's man. Yeah.
Well, that is great, my friend. We are running out of time. Tim, let people know how they can find you, where they can follow you at.
Yeah, so you can follow me at _ Timothy Richardson, another underscore.
Of course, for what reason?
Yeah. I just want to say, brother, I'm so proud of you, man, and I love you.
Love you too, bro.
Honored to have done this interview, man. Anytime,
Be on time next time.
Back to this show.
You gonna be on time next time?
I'm gonna be on time, man. You know what, man? I've never done the live with somebody joint like this, so it's.
Well, now you have, my friend. I
Yeah, you
didn't
taught
introduce
me
you to the
something
game.
new. You taught me something new. You look at that. You know,
I'm
the
trying.
interview was great. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who who's been following me for an extensive amount of time. Thank you for following me through my mistakes, my ups and downs. Yeah, just thank you. I thank you for being down for the Timothy Richardson movement.
We appreciate it. Everybody, make sure you follow me on Instagram at ThatGuyBRoB and follow the official That Life My Life page for all exclusive interviews. There's more coming, some big ones coming.
And buy
Tim,
one of his shirts. Buy one of his shirts.
buy one of my shirts for my scholarship program.
Yeah, I need a scholarship program. Everybody for scholarship. Don't you want to send kids to college?
Yes,
College is important.
Got to. Thank you, man, for coming through. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Tim.
I love you, brother. I love you, man.
Love you too, my boy.
All right, man.